Hey friends, it's me Stace. Welcome back to another Friday PIP, which is our Pinterest Inspired project. As you can see today we're in the kitchen, different camera angle, but we are making a 1-bowl vanilla cake recipe. So in this bowl, I already have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. You want to grease and flour an 8x8 pan or line it with parchment paper. That's already done. And in this mixing bowl, we're going to whisk together our flour. So this is 1 1/4 cups of flour. And our baking soda, baking powder, and salt. This is 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we're going to whisk all these together just to get them all incorporated. Okay, then we're going to add in our egg, just 1 large egg. There's our egg. Our buttermilk. I did do the homemade version of buttermilk, which is 1 cup of milk and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. That's a 1/2 cup of the buttermilk is going to go in there. And our oil. That's also 1/2 cup of vegetable oil is going to go in there as well. And I forgot to add the sugar, so we're going to go and do that. So let me just go ahead and get this incorporated. So the first step, you want to whisk together the flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt, and baking soda. All right, let's go ahead and put our sugar in there. That was 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I don't really think it matters what order. Then we have our 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. We're going to whisk all this together, and then we're going to add in hot water. Just want to get all this mixed. It smells yummy. All right, that looks like it's all incorporated. Let me go ahead and add my 1/2 cup of hot water. Okay, so it is a 1/2 cup of hot water. Add that in there. Now it does say the batter is going to be runny. Just very carefully move this around. I love that it's all in one bowl. You don't need to have a machine to do this, just a whisk. And we're going to bake this for 25 to 28 minutes or until golden on top and a toothpick inserted in a few places come out clean. Alright, you want to make sure all that hot water is incorporated in there. And I will have this whole pin on my website. You can go there and print out the recipe if you like. Alright, so I think we're good. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take that into our prepared pan. And I just have some binder clips on there just to hold it in place. I'm not going to use them in the oven. We're going to pour that in there. And grab all that yumminess. We're also going to make the frosting as well. Okay. Now it does say to gently tap the pan against the counter to release any kind of air bubbles. I do see one right there and one right there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven, 350 degrees for 25 to 28 minutes. We'll come back, check it with a toothpick, and then we'll go on to make the frosting. So I'll see you guys soon. Alright friends, we are back. Our cake is out of the oven, so now it is cooling, so now we're going to make the frosting. So I have a 1/2 cup of butter, and we're going to do that first. So it says in bowl, add your 1/2 cup of softened butter, and we're going to beat this for 7 minutes. Let me just make sure. Yes, place butter in a medium bowl and beat for 7 minutes. So I'm going to fast forward you guys while I beat this for 7 minutes, and I'll come back and we'll finish it up. Okay, there's our 7 minutes. Alright, our 7 minutes are up. Now we're going to add in our powdered sugar. This is 1 1/2 cups of powdered sugar that has been sifted. We're going to add this in there a half a cup at a time. Okay, that one looks incorporated. Let's add another half a cup. You want to just make sure everything's incorporated before you add the other cup. Okay. I'm going to add in the last half of a cup in there. And again, that was 1.5 cups of sifted powdered sugar. I'm going to get a rubber scraper. Scrape down the side some. Okay. All right, now we're going to add in our heavy cream, and that called for 1 tablespoon of heavy cream. Let's add that in there. I'm going to beat this for 1 minute. Okay, I think that was about a minute. Now we're going to add to that our vanilla, and that calls for 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. Okay, and we're just going to mix that in until it's all blended in there. Okay, our frosting is done. Let me give it a little taste. It is light and fluffy, very airy. Okay, I'm going to give this a taste and see how we did. That is so good. It actually tastes like when you buy a cake at the bakery. That tastes just like that. That is really good. I'm going to cover this with plastic wrap. I'm leaving it at room temperature while my cake cools, and then we're going to go ahead and frost the cake. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, friends, we are back. Our cake is cooled off. I do want to show you what it looks like. So there's the top of it. There's the bottom, and that's about how thick it is. So it's not very, very thick. All right, let's go ahead and frost this up. Alrighty. All right, let's go ahead and cut into it. Just gonna do a little corner piece right here. Okay, so I can show it to you guys. Looks pretty good, doesn't look dry. You're gonna taste it. It's really good. It's not terribly sweet. It's actually pretty good. And it's not dry at all. Very light. It has a good cake to icing or frosting ratio with it. That is good. Now, a few notes. For one, it's a good cake. I also like the size of it. It's only 8 by 8. You know, normally when I'm making a cake, it's usually the 2 cake rounds, and it's way too much cake. We usually throw it away, or a 13 by 9 pan, which we also throw away. So I love the size of this. I love that it doesn't call for a whole lot of ingredients. It only had 1 1/4 cups of flour and 3/4 cup of sugar, so it's not terribly sweet. And just vanilla. So if you want to change this up, you can add lemon extract. You can add some lemon zest into it to make it more of a lemon flavor. The icing called for 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, which I don't think is terrible. I've seen some recipes that call for like 3 to 4 cups of powdered sugar, which is way too sweet. So the icing is good. It's very light and fluffy, very airy, and not horribly sweet. The cake is moist. It's not dense. It's not dry and also not terribly sweet. So I think it's a good cake, and we'll probably finish the entire thing by the weekend. All right, there you have it, my friends. A really easy cake. Again, it was called a 1-bowl vanilla cake recipe. Very good. I would definitely recommend it. I might try it again later on. And like I said, maybe try some lemon extract and some lemon zest into it, because we both do like lemon, but super good. All right, my friends, there you have it. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.